Hello, everybody. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Mr. Thomas here, and we have some news. But first, I'm gonna say that my crew will not be with me on my stream today because, well, they are currently at an SDC train show. They're currently having the time of their lives playing with trains. And I bet you're wondering why am I not there? Well, it's because one, I'm not a part of this club. Two, I'm definitely not prepared. I don't even have any S gauge, so I mean, why would I join this club if I mean, I guess I could do it so I could buy trains, but at the same time, I am gonna get an HO train, which I think after next payday I'm gonna buy it. If they still have it available. Well, we're gonna find out. Anyway. So let's talk about Silver Dollar City and Six Flags St. Louis. Two Missouri theme parks, although Six Flags is not going to be Six Flags anymore. Oh, no. Quite the contrary. It's going to be called Mid-America. That's right. Six Flags is going back to the past when they changed their park. Well, Enchanted Parks is going to go back to the past, and they're going to call it Mid-America. That's right. Just like Six Flags of Mid-America. I love this. Like, this is great because looking back on the past, that means Tommy G is going to stay, hopefully. I mean, I feel like they might change the coaches. They might just take off the Six Flags name on the seats. And they'll also going to change the lettering on the tender to not say Six Flags. They'll probably say Mid-America Railroad or whatever railroad they're going to call it. Or maybe just put like Eureka or something. Or maybe just TGR for Tommy G. Robertson. I think they're going to keep Tommy G's name because, I mean, Tommy G helped build the park. So I'm sure they'll keep his name to keep his legacy alive. Besides, he died on my 16th birthday, or 17th. Anyway, so they're also currently trying to strike a deal with Warner Brothers so they can keep some of the theming. Which means they might keep the Looney Tunes, they might keep DC, they might keep it all. I'm hoping that's the case. I am really, really hoping that's the case. Although they did talk about replacing Justice League with a new dark ride, which I'm all for that. Because, I mean, Justice League, Six Flags fucking broke it. Yeah, Six Flags broke it. Like, there's no way to, like, fix everything, like, unless if they invest all the money in fixing it. Which, why bother? Besides, for all we know, they might not even be able to keep the branding deals. But yeah, I think it's great that they're calling it Mid-America, which means they should hopefully keep the shops the same, except they're going to get rid of anything not Six Flags. Or they're going to get rid of everything. They're going to get rid of everything Six Flags related. But hey, no sense in worrying. We'll see what happens. I am definitely looking forward to the final season of it being a Six Flags park. And I'm also looking forward to it becoming Enchanted Parks. To make sure it's great, I'm going to get a day ticket. And if it's great, I will upgrade to a pass. But if it's not as good as like it was, then I'll just get I'll just stick with Silver Dollar City. I am also going to try to go to Worlds of Fun before it changes, so yeah. Hello, Mr. Six Flags, who will probably soon be called Mr. Mid-America. I guess I could bring him on the stream, because, I mean, he is, I'm going to see if he wants to join. Anyway, currently going to... You can discuss with us. Because... So are you going to change your name to Mr. Mid-America now that they're changing the name, or are you going to still be called Mr. Six Flags? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. Because Six Flags is not going to be Six Flags anymore. Although the park's still going to be there. And from what I've heard, they're wanting to go all out for new attractions, like build new rides. Like, they're trying to go all out, man. All out. Like, I'm definitely looking forward to this. I can't wait to see what they're going to do. Like, I am really looking forward to this. They're going to have new attractions, like, every year from what I've heard. Like, maybe they're actually going to hire a good construction crew so they can build these rides in, a few months flat. Because recently, Six Flags hasn't really had a good track record for. Oh, hey, here he is, Mr. Six Flags.
Hey.
Hello. Yeah, my crew is not going to be with us today because they're currently at an SKH train show, but at least you're here.
What I got on?
Anyway, so I see you wearing a Cedar Point shirt.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this park's going to be changed. At first, I was really worried, and I was just really against this, but now I'm actually pretty interested.
Yeah, Batman's not gonna be the Batman anymore, probably.
Yeah, but hey, it'll still be the same record-breaking coaster you broke a record on.
Yep. And we'll name it the Mr. Six Flags area.
Yeah.
And I hope they have the Drew Thomas train. So
Yep, the Drew Thomas car, which as soon as Enchanted starts working with it, even though it's going to be called Mid America, we're still going to call it the Drew Thomas Enchanted passenger car because, yeah, that is if I decide to, keep coming back to. That is if I decide to keep coming back to the park, even though it's not Six Flags anymore.
probably no Fright Fest either.
Yeah, that's going to be a difficult change, but I'm willing to see what Halloween event they're going to do. Maybe it'll still be just as spooky. They'll still have haunted houses. They'll still have scare zones. They'll still be a spooky park, hopefully, during Halloween.
Maybe a Holiday in the Park.
Yeah, there is a possibility that they might bring Holiday in the Park back. Well, not Holiday in the Park, but they're going to have a Christmas event like Holiday in the Park.
Maybe Winterfest too.
Oh, yes. Winterfest. That's a good name. And maybe they might actually open it in March like they're doing with Silver Dollar City. In fact,
maybe new food options.
Oh, yes. Obviously, they'll still keep the old 1904 classics like, the hot dog, the hamburger, and the ice cream cone.
Yep.
Because, now it's going to be called Mid-America.
Probably no Catwoman Whip or Joker Carnival Chaos.
Yeah, they're going to probably change their names. Maybe they might keep the, I don't know, maybe if Enchanted can get the Warner Brothers characters, maybe they might finish working on the Joker and get the Funhouse up faster than what Six Flags has been doing, because
or Supergirl.
Six Flags, yeah.
Or Justice League.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Freeze.
Oh, yeah. Which so far people are coming up with ideas for the name replacements in case if the DC and Warner Bros. Deal doesn't work out, which I'm sure they'll keep the Tom G. Robertson the same, except maybe they're going to change the lettering, maybe repaint Tommy.
And
like
no
maybe
more,
repaint.
And no more Grumble Tube.
No more Lord Grumble Tube. Yep. I don't know, maybe they'll see and be like, ooh, this will be a good Halloween prop, and then they'll put it up. But yeah.
This year's the last year to bow down to Grumble Tube.
Yeah. My favorite flavor of ice cream, probably chocolate chip cookie dough. That's not actually my favorite. And cookies and cream.
Mine's the
I like
Whip.
chocolate, but
Mine's the Dole Whip.
Oh, Dole Whip. I've had Dole Whip. I've had Dole Whip before. I believe I had it at the St. Louis Zoo though, which they have Dole Whip too. Which I think mine was pineapple. It was pretty good.
And we'll probably still say to the North Pole.
Oh yeah, we're still saying to the North Pole. That is an Ides of March / Easy Railroad licensed phrase. Although it had a bit of a Mandela effect because the conductor actually says, "Why to the North Pole?" Of course, but I feel like to the North Pole is short, sweet, and to the point. So,
are you going to opening day?
I am going to come to Six Flags opening day, and I'm taking Layla. As for Silver Dollar City opening day, that's next weekend, and I will be there with my crew. Well, with Wyatt anyway, and his friend.
Don't forget to tell the train engineer ugly or the robbers. Don't forget to
Yeah.
call them ugly.
Yeah, let's not call the engineers ugly though, because I mean the robbers. So yeah, but definitely not the engineers. Like imagine I just walk up to Trevor or Jerry and I was like, "You're ugly," and they're like, "Why?"
You have to tell them, hey, you know, Mr. Six Flags.
Yeah.
Don't forget to ride time travel. I think no, not time traveler. Thunderation. Thunderation's closing.
Oh yeah. Which me and Wyatt are definitely going to be riding that quite a bit this year. I'm definitely going to miss Thunderation because it's a train.
It is a train. Yep.
Yeah, it actually made it look like a train with the by having the front cart have a steam engine spoiler and a smokestack. Oh, and a headlamp too. So there goes that train themed roller coaster. But oh well, I could always just go to Disney and go on Big Thunder Mountain because I'm pretty sure a roller coaster in Dollywood's train themed. I think Fire Chaser has a steam engine for their front cart. Oh, and Expedition Everest at Walt Disney World, Animal Kingdom, their final cart is actually made to look like a steam engine. The last cart
Yeah.
of the train.
Before.
Yeah, which I'm definitely going to go on Expedition Everest when I visit Disney World's Animal Kingdom. I'm probably going to do that after I go see Nick and Judy at Together, which is the new Zootopia show that replaced It's Tough Being a Bug down at Animal Kingdom at
Do
the
you
Tree of
know if
Life
Moose
Wheel.
Burger's gonna be opening?
Do I know if Moose Burger's going to be opening?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder if they might keep it as Moose Burger or if they're going to change it. I'm not sure if that's a licensed Six Flags name, but oh, I wonder if they might have an Auntie Anne's pretzel. That would be great. Like some parks have Auntie Anne's pretzels, or well, Dunkin' Donuts or Cinnabon. Maybe they
What?
might have one of those in our park. They
I
already had
wonder.
Starbucks.
I wonder if any of the restaurants are gonna be changing.
I feel like they're all going to be the same. JB Smokehouse hopefully stays the same. Hopefully still has that signature smoky smell and that interior
Chopsticks.
that Wyatt thinks looks like Chopsticks. I feel like they're going to change the name at least because it's Chopsticks, which that is a Six Flags name. I feel like maybe they might turn it into a Panda Express again.
Maybe they will get. Maybe they will get rid of Ninja and replace it.
Yeah, I
And
think they're going to be. Yeah, I think that maybe Ninja might be on the chopping block.
yeah,
Honestly, though, is anyone really going to miss the Ninja? I mean, me a little bit, but well, not like a whole lot. Like, there's still other roller coasters that I love, like American Thunder. I have a feeling the wooden coasters are going to remain the same. They're still going to keep their names.
you think so?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's not like they're licensed under Six Flags.
Pandemonium.
Um,
Pandemonium will probably keep the same.
yeah, I'm not sure about Pandemonium because there's another Pandemonium clone at another Six Flags park, so I'm not sure.
Screaming Eagle will keep the same, probably. I hope so.
Yeah, I wonder if Warner Brothers doesn't work out. I wonder what IPs they're going to have this time. I like obviously we know we're not going to be seeing Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Sylvester, Tweety, etc. at the park anymore. If that's the case,
Yeah,
so I wonder what IPs they would use this time.
probably Cedar Fair.
Yeah, Cedar Fair uses the Peanuts characters, and then Six Flags uses Looney Tunes. But when they merge, they both can use it now. Although,
Maybe they'll
um,
bring. Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and um all those people.
that would be hard to get from Disney because
Ooh,
they have like
they would have to
those.
change. They would have to change some of the names in the kids area too.
Yeah, like obviously they can't use the Looney Tune names. I feel like they can keep the rides, but they have to change the names or remove anything related to the characters. Like they could keep Tugboat Tailspin, just remove Yosemite Sam from it. They can keep
Foghorn.
the Daffy Duck Swing Ride, just paint over it. They could keep the Bugs Bunny Ranger Pilots, just get rid of the Bugs Bunny statue in the center and anything Bugs Bunny or Lola Bunny related. And the train can probably stay there too, except they would have to replace the tender because it says Looney Tutor on it.
Yep.
Of course, I'm talking about like the small train, not the Tommy G. Robertson.
Mine Train they can keep the same. Boomerang they could probably keep the same.
Yeah. Fireball, I don't know. I think they'll probably keep it as Fireball. Because honestly, that ride is a hand me down because you could literally find that ride at a carnival. So I feel
Yeah,
like
a lot of changes that are gonna happen.
yeah. They'll also have to change the spiels. I wonder if the same employees will still work there, if they're going to be hiring different people. I'm sure Jerry's going to stick around because he knows the train route inside and outside. He's worked there for over 15 years and counting. Unless they're going to be like, you're
They
finished.
might get rid of get rid of the arcade.
Yeah, I'm also wondering if they're going to replace the theater names. Like, are they going to replace the Palace Theater's name, or are they going to keep it as the Palace?
I don't know.
Oh, another thing I'm wondering is, are they going to have Are they going to have concerts at Old Glory Amphitheater again?
Or they have to tear that whole would have to tear that whole Glory Amphitheater down. You know how Idols of March said, tear that down. We don't use it anymore.
Unless if they decide to have concerts again, which the only thing they use it now is they use it for music festivals. I know because I chaperoned for one of them and they went to the amphitheater to get their awards, and I saw them as I was on the train, which the band director's daughter ran across the tracks as the train was underway. So one of the engineers had to come out and
I wonder if I wonder if any of the YouTubers will still come.
I'm hoping that Show Me Coasters, Midwest Fun Page, and Ides of March will still come because they're awesome. If they stop coming, I stop coming. But if they're still going, I think maybe I'll still go just for their sake. And I'll probably get the cheapest pass. I wonder what they're going to do for Hurricane Harbor. That's my question. Are they going to change it? Are they going to change names? Probably. I mean, they're not going to call it Hurricane Harbor anymore. And I'm really hoping that they're not going to make it a separate fee like Six Flags is doing.
Yeah. Well, at least we're not losing a park like Six Flags America.
Yeah, I'm just happy we're not losing Six Flags St. Louis. It's still going to be there, albeit under a new name and new management. But I have confidence that these new managers are going to do great, and they're going to make this the crown jewel of St. Louis. And it'll still be my favorite place, hopefully. And hopefully they'll keep the music too, because I want to keep hearing Sweet Caroline, Try Everything, and everything else. But if they add Baby Shark to the regular lineup, I will not come back.
Baby Shark.
Ugh. Which so far we've all heard that from like DJs because they put that on there. Because I mean it's one of those party songs that people
or they need to play they need to play Come on the Train. Remember how you guys I heard you might be coming back to Murphy's sometime soon. That's what your mom said.
Yeah, I'm definitely wanting to come back to Murphy's. Like probably one of the weekends I stay at Six Flags, like stay at the Holiday Inn, which now it's going to be called the Holiday Inn at Mid America.
Yeah, end of March, she said.
End of March. Oh. Honestly, I could probably do that. Maybe that same day I can also go to the Iron Spike Model Train Museum so I can also, get my engine and spend some time with my crew before, head down to Murphy's. I want to do a day where I'm doing Thomas and Friends Explore the Rails at the Magic House and then do Murphy's that evening. Which I'm currently thinking of doing some Grease songs for my next visit.
They're gonna have a new pinball game there.
Oh, nice.
Pikachu, our Pokemon.
Oh, my sister's gonna love that because she still loves Pokemon to this very day. The same reason I love Thomas the Tank Engine to this very day. but it's
Wouldn't
nothing
that
to
be
be ashamed of.
Wouldn't that be awesome if they had a Thomas the Tank Engine pinball machine?
Oh, I would definitely play that. Like honestly, I would just play that to the end of time. I'm definitely looking forward to my next. I'm definitely looking forward to hopefully someday having Xenites and Margie karaoke.
I'm trying to invite them.
Yeah, which I have found their Facebook page, although not their actual Facebooks, but I found the Facebook page for Ides and March Adventures.
I did that song that you did for Layla.
Oh yeah,
Huey Lewis in the News.
oh yeah, that's a good one. I
Yeah,
think
Six Flags is gonna be a little different.
yeah. I mean, for one thing, it's not going to be Six Flags anymore.
Well,
It's going to be
they said our
mid-America.
pass for this year is still good.
Yeah, we still use their passes, and it's still good for all the Six Flags parks because I got the All Parks passport. So I'm going to try to go Worlds of Fun before that changes.
I'm going to Cedar Point and Kings Island soon.
One of the downsides is that I'm gonna have to get a day ticket to go to Cedar Fair and to go to Cedar Point and Kings Island now, which that's a downside, but I don't know. At least we'll still have fun.
Well, at least you have Silver Dollar City still.
Yep. And plus, um, I've heard that Silver City Pass holders can get discounts to get into Dollywood, and that's what Wyatt's wanted to do for his graduation next year. We're gonna go to Dollywood.
They're
Uh,
bringing new shows back this year.
oh, for Six Flags, yeah,
And they're bringing the train robbery back.
yeah. Well, I'm still gonna come to Fright Fest, although I'm not gonna go full steam again because I don't want to be stopped by security again like I did that one time.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
And then they said they
definitely be
also
careful
you
what you
can
wear.
they're loosening up the glasses that you can wear on the rides and do a POV. I found out.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I have a feeling that Enchanted Parks will have the same rules, except, maybe some will be a bit more chill like. Obviously for the costume policy, you they're still not gonna allow you to wear scary costumes or costumes that make you look like an employee.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that's the reason why they stopped me, because they thought I looked like an employee, so they didn't want me to cause trouble, which in the end they came to the conclusion that I wasn't there to cause trouble. I just wanted to have fun with my friends.
Yep. And
And I
then
was
they
about to leave the park and also complain to guest services.
wonder if guest services will change.
Yeah, I'm wondering what they're gonna do about that Six Flags arch in the front. Like, are they just going to I think they might keep the arch, but they're going to get rid of the Six Flags logo and put Mid America over it. Like get rid
Yeah,
of the Six Flags logo and
because that thing was pricey for them to build.
and it cost them their ticket booth because back before it had that arch stood there, it was just a ticket booth that had
Yep.
ticket windows back before they built guest relations.
Yep. And now they did the arch and yep. It's gonna be all I think I still gonna call my name Mr. Six Flags.
I can respect that. I mean, um, because you don't just visit Six Flags St. Louis; you visit other parks. I mean, sure, Six Flags St. Louis is not going to be called Six Flags anymore, but hey, you can still be called that as a reminder of your past. Like, plus Six Flags is reminding them of the past because they're going to be calling it Mid America now, which that was what Six Flags St. Louis used to be called before they changed it to St. Louis in the 1990s.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do to the train when where it says Six Flags.
Um,
Six,
Mr. Six Flags is the guy who's right next to me on the stream. He is a legend at the Six Flags St. Louis. and he's also a karaoke star to boot. He he can put on quite a show. He's very awesome. Like anytime he walks up to me, he instantly makes my experience a lot better than already is.
Yep.
Like he's like one of the reasons why I keep coming back and keep having fun. Like I was already having fun, but he makes the fun even better. He is also a legend for riding Batman 25 times in a rainstorm after eating nachos.
And 42 times in one season.
42 times in one season. Holy guacamole.
Yep.
I bet you got those nachos from Macho Nacho, unless if that wasn't a thing back then. I'm not sure.
I hope they keep Macho Nacho.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. Yeah, I think they might change the name. Maybe they'll keep it as a Mexican food place, but I don't think they're gonna call it Macho Nacho anymore. Which I know that Ides of March will probably. I'm not sure if it's gonna scoff the new name, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is one of my fans, by the way. He is currently trying to make stuff relate to the Thomas Express, which I still have plans to release the Thomas Express for this year. I'm still like Tommy G. Robinson will still be a character in Drew Thomas as well, even if he has the name change or paint scheme change. He'll still be Tommy G. Robertson, and it'll still be the same engine with that same personality, which is almost as wise as Edward and very kind and considerate. In fact, I think I'm going to do an episode this year about Tommy G feeling scared about the changes
Yeah, that
until
would be kind of cool.
yeah, until Mr. Conductor and the other characters convince him that sometimes change can be good.
What do you think they're going to do with Spin Sanity?
I don't know if Six Flags doesn't fix them this year. I think that they're good as gone whenever Six Flags closes. Well, not closes. When Six Flags gets changed, I think they're as good as gone. Like they're probably going to be taken out.
And Tsunami. Tsunami Soakers, like when they're not open at all.
Yeah. So many people are saying that they should RMC the boss, and yeah, honestly,
Maybe put more Titan track on the boss.
Yeah. Hopefully they put more Titan track on for this season. And honestly, if that's the case, maybe Enchanted Parks will order more Titan track, and then yeah, we'll see more smooth rails. So I could definitely go for some smoother rails because even though that one section is smooth, the rest of the tracks are still rough.
Yep.
At least I got a behind the scenes tour of it last year. Yeah, I'm wondering if they're still going to do Daredevil days, or if they're just going to stop doing it this year because it's the final season. I don't know. I
gotta make sure I do Daredevil days this year.
Yeah, I definitely need to take Layla as much as I can too, as well, because this will be the last season as a Six Flags park, so I still need to get her a season pass, which that will be her last ever Six Flags season pass until it becomes Enchanted Parks, which then it's just going to be a Mid America pass. Honestly, Enchanted Parks sees potential in Six Flags St. Louis, so that's a good sign. They're saying that's going to be the crown jewel of their lineup. Like I find that great. They're actually going to give Six Flags St. Louis the love it truly deserves.
Yep.
Honestly, let them cook. Let them cook, because I'm sure they can. I'm sure they could prepare us some tasty recipes for coasters. Like I have a feeling this is soon going to become the crown jewel of St. Louis, and it's still going to be my favorite place, albeit a better place. Because yeah, my favorite place does have its quirks. Because there's a lot of quirks, like not a lot of coasters. So half the time I'm just walking throughout the park, and I'm really hoping that Enchanted Parks will still keep doing shows too, because what if it storms and they have to close down all the rides? What do? We see shows.
Or build some new rides that are enclosed that you can
Yep.
ride.
Yeah, maybe build some more indoor rides, which
The only indoor ride we have is Justice League
yeah,
or
which
the carousel.
yeah, Silver Doll City has two dark rides, that being Flooded Mine and Fire in the Hole.
Fire in the hole. I like that ride.
Oh, same. Like that's actually my favorite ride at the park. Well, my favorite coaster at the park is Time Traveler. Honestly,
Oh, not Outlaw Run.
I actually like Outlaw Run, especially if I pick the right seats. But if I pick the wrong seat, they got to squish me in, and it's hard for me to get the seatbelt on. Like some of the seats towards the back, I cannot even fit in. Which I can fit in. Which I can fit in cart number 3 or seat number 3 because yeah, that actually gets me. That's actually pretty good. So I can buckle up and put the restraint down, and they can give me a green light and just send me on my way. Sure, it's not going to be as intense as the back, but hey, there's other coasters that have intense back rails, like Time Traveler. If you ride it in the back, as you're going down that 90-degree drop, your stomach flips. Like that part just it's really intense in the back for Time Traveler, especially if you go down forwards or backwards. Like obviously you drop down as soon as you leave the station, and so you start to build up momentum as you're in the back, and then down you go like a rocket.
Yeah.
And it's definitely going to take you back through time.
Turn back time.
Which one thing I love about Time Traveler too is that they play bluegrass renditions of songs about time. Like they play "Free Fallin'" by Tom Petty. They play "Fly Like an Eagle" from Steve Miller. They play "Time After Time" by Cyndi Lauper. "Love Roller Coaster" by the Ohio Players. Please, Enchanted Parks, please play "Love Roller Coaster" in the new music lineup.
Oh, is that the roller coaster? Roller coaster.
Yeah, "Love Roller Coaster." Especially since I've heard it from Final Destination 3, which is probably my favorite horror film,
I didn't
which
think
is
you
not even
watched
all that
it.
scary. In fact, most people say that that's the reason people don't go on roller coasters, but that's the reason why I love going on roller coasters, especially watching how exciting it is. I mean, sure, it involves people meeting their fate on the roller coaster, but it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yep. Final Destination 3.
Which Layla has seen that before.
She has or she hasn't?
She has. And I'm pretty sure Wyatt's family has too, because yeah.
That was funny when Wyatt was at Silver Dollar City and I was at Silver Dollar City and you guys were at
Six Flags. Yeah, me and Layla and her friend. Yeah, the blabbermouth. I say blabbermouth because she talks way too much.
who?
My girlfriend's best friend.
Oh, okay.
Like she talks a whole lot. It's like she didn't even give us a chance to speak while we were on our way to Six Flags. Like she would not shut the fuck up.
Wow.
I also think that sometime later tonight, I'm probably going to be calling my friend Wyatt so we can get ourselves excited for Silver Dollar City coming up, which I'm definitely looking forward to. Silver Dollar City, which that is next weekend actually. So yeah,
Oh, that is next weekend?
yep, that's when it opens.
Wow.
Yep.
What's your favorite TV or what's your favorite uh video game?
Probably Roblox, because well, yeah, where you play multiple games on Roblox is like a game making website. Which we currently have a game called the Grand Junction Valley Railroad, which is still work in progress. We're still trying to get a new engine up and running, which it will cost Robux to operate, but still.
Yeah, I play Grand Theft Auto. You ever play that?
I haven't yet.
That's what I'm playing right now.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to get into the PlayStation.
Yes.
So yeah,
Oh my God.
Six Flags is gonna be different, but
It's
change
still
is
going to
good.
be a fun place to go. Yeah, this change is definitely going to be better for this park. Like, this change is for the better.
Yep.
Like, it needs this, especially since they see potential in this park, because this was one of the original Six Flags parks, but Six Flags treated it like dirt. So hopefully Enchanted Parks makes this the crown jewel.
Wonder how many people are gonna not be there. Workers.
I'll have to see. I'll definitely have to speak with some employees, which I think so far, I think that Harrison's probably going to stay. I'm pretty sure probably the same train people, hopefully, and hopefully the same engineers. Although I do know that Terry currently left because, or no, not Terry, Tim currently left. But you know,
Tim
at
left
least,
already. Wow.
yeah. But at least we still have Jerry. Hopefully Jerry stays, unless if the new Enchanted Parks people are going to be like, we don't need you. You're old. Get out. I doubt it though.
He's
I'm
a
pretty sure
karaoke guy too.
Jerry,
He does karaoke at Firehouse Bar and Grill.
the engineer Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry sings karaoke.
Well, damn! If I had known that, I would have gone and checked him out. Oh man, that is
I don't know if he
awesome.
still does.
Oh boy, I bet you he'll be singing "I've been working on the railroad" because he works on the railroad.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe I might do that for one of my future karaoke's. Just sing "I've been working on the railroad." I know it's a nursery rhyme, but still. John Denver did a cover of it, and well, he's done great songs like "Country Roads," "Rocky Mountain High," "Thank God I'm a Country Boy." So he has every right to sing "I've been working on the road." Plus, some people say, "Oh, that song's racist," but that's because people decide to add racist lyrics, which is just silly and pointless. The song itself is not, though. It's just a nursery rhyme,
Yep.
which I was saying could be said about "Down by the Station." It's also a nursery rhyme, but at least although I still wonder who Dinah is and why was she with someone strumming on a banjo? I don't know.
I don't know. That is something that yeah, that would be a good song. I've been working on the railroad.
Yeah, and especially since I've actually got to operate an engine once, that being engine number 13 at the Wabash Frisco and Pacific.
Wow.
Yeah, you should definitely come by for a visit because it's a pretty
Where's that
cool
at?
railroad. It's in a Glencoe. It's like a few miles from Six Flags, but it's not too far. Like you go at the exit before you're out of Eureka, you make a left,
Okay.
and then you turn at like this trail path, and then you follow the roads until you reach the railroad crossing,
Because I
which you
need to
can park
put
in
that
the
in.
playground parking lots, or you can park at the station area.
So you can drive a train.
I I did get to drive a train once. Yes, yeah, I did. It was last year. I got to operate engine number 13, and it was for a members' day, which those are the days where members who aren't fully experienced get to actually operate an engine. Which in this case, I got to operate 13, and well, I also uh, I've also recently just done my first training run, and I'm going to be paying my dues next month, so I can keep
Hmm.
railroading.
What would we do without the train at Six Flags St. Louis?
I think they're going to keep it the same. I mean, the worst they could possibly do is get rid of it and put a diesel hydraulic or a diesel engine, which I'm hoping that's not the case because, as you all
Oh,
know from Thompson Friends, never trust a diesel.
yep.
Which I'm pretty sure they're going to keep. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep Tommy G as a steam engine because steam engines were a very important part of American history. I feel like, and plus they probably couldn't sell it to the other parks because you know, Kings Island already has Crown Metal locomotives. Busch Gardens has plenty of Crown Metal locomotives. Worlds of Fun already has two, so they have to build a separate berth in order to, you know, buy this engine. Plus, they're going to be owned by the same people that are buying Six Flags. So yeah,
Yeah, that's gonna be. I don't think they're gonna sell that. It's one of the. A lot of people love that ride. Everybody loved that the train.
yeah, I don't think they're going to get rid of the Tom G. Robinson. I think that he's here to stay. I mean, sure he struggles up that hill, but you know,
Which hill what hill does it struggle up? I forget which hill they struggle up on.
they struggle up near Rookie Racer. Like even when they try to highball it, eventually the wheels start slipping. You see, you see it's mostly determined by the weight of the coaches and the feeling of the rail because sometimes the rails are slick because of water, and so even with sand, it's hard for the engine to gain traction. So they have to roll back and then slowly crawl the way up the hill.
Yep.
That's what they do with the steam train. They have to roll back and then, you know,
I wonder
start
if it
again.
ever had that problem when Rookie Racer was not there.
You see, I feel like when they added the new axle, that's what started to cause the problems because back then it could easily climb that hill with ease. I'm
Yeah.
sure it struggled sometimes during a cool day full of passenger cars of people. Like you see, it all depends on the weight of the passenger cars because, well, if it's a full train, like there's people in every passenger car, it will struggle up the hill,
Yep.
and especially which according to one of the former engineers at the railroad who currently works with me at the WFMP, he says that the engine can easily pull one passenger car up a hill full of people very easily, but the Tommy G pulls four in a red caboose. That's why it struggles. Plus there's not enough weight in the fronts, like how Silver Dollar City has the tank engines. That's why they can easily chug along the tracks very quickly because their tank engines, all the weight is on the front. Whereas for Tommy G, he's slowly pulling, his tender, which has all of his tankers and his water, and all the passenger coaches full of people during cool months too, because that makes it even more hard to pull the train.
Especially Fright Fest.
Yeah, especially at Fright Fest because during Fright Fest, um, there's a whole lot of people and they close off Chicago Station. So all the passengers board at St. Louis because how busy it is. Like, although I reckon even if it was really busy, even if they did have the second train station open, there would still be a line at that station, and the coaches would still be filling up.
Yeah. Maybe they'll have both stations open next year.
Yeah, the only time, okay, although once upon a time, back before the train just ran as normal during Fright Fest, they had the Terror Train, which only ran from Chicago to St. Louis, where you board Chicago, get off in St. Louis, then the train heads heads to the station empty-handed to pick up the next batch of passengers.
Yep. That's when Pigman was about.
Yep. I wonder if they might do something like Terror Train again, where they have like a scary train ride or something like that.
They should.
I feel like they should too. Like even though it's not Six Flags, they could still do something like Terror Train, like maybe Ghost Train, or
Or
Terror on the
Christmas train.
Rails.
Or the Christmas train when they had that one time.
Christmas Train?
Yeah, like have Santa Claus on the train.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. I've actually seen a video of that. I saw Mrs. Claus on the caboose.
That would be kind of cool.
I do know that during Christmas they had a pre-recorded train spiel instead of the engineers saying the spiel. They had a pre-recorded one by one of the tinsel tones.
Tinseltone.
Yeah. So they had to. So all they had to do was skip the rules, and then they would press the button, and then the pre-recorded thing would just skip the tour, similar to Magic Kingdom. Whereas Magic Kingdom, though, you know, they have like sensors that as soon as the train runs past it on the signal, that's what activates the spiel for Disney. There's like one spiel per car, so it's perfectly timed. So like it's like one individual car will start the spiel, but the other one won't until the train runs past the sensor.
That is. At least I got the new gates by Rookie Racer. I like those better than any of the other gates.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna replace all the crossing gates with that, or if they're actually gonna get an actual traditional railroad crossing, like with a crossbuck, the red flashing lights, the automatic gates connected to the signal, or maybe they might do something like the St. Louis Zoo does, where they have the chance ride signals with the red flashing lights, the stop on red signal sign, the crossbuck, and the bells. Which I feel like maybe they could use, like, school bells, or maybe even use some electronic bells, or just use the bells they already used for Six Flags.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I can't wait to see how they would. Honestly, I'm hoping that they actually bring in actual cross signals because my honest opinion, gates with a bell is kind of boring. It's so entertaining watching the red flashing lights as I'm watching a train going past that signal. Like, especially at the St. Louis Zoo. Like, anytime I see those red flashing lights, I just love that sight.
Yep. That is crazy.
Like, honestly, I'm really hoping that they actually bring in some actual crossing signals, like not just gates with bells. What before that they just had crossbucks, which were really thin, but
When was
I'm hoping
that?
that
Is that maybe before all the, let's see,
yeah,
when was that?
yeah
That was probably
definitely.
before
I was gonna go to Disneyland, but because we're switching our vacations to leave from Florida, we're going to Disney World instead. Which I've
there
heard
you
that
go.
their trains, their engines still have brakes, but the engines still have brakes, but the cars do. So whenever the steam engine comes to a stop, the braking comes from the passenger cars. I mean, I also heard that Disney World is currently on shuttle mode, so they can run forwards and backwards, which means they're instead of doing a full round trip, they're just picking up passengers, taking them to one side, and then picking up another batch of passengers, and then going forwards.
Yeah. Huh. So what are you doing for the rest of the day?
Well, I'm probably just going to I don't know, maybe I might go to Walmart and do some shopping. I think I might
Wally
wait till
World?
tomorrow. I know I'm going to be cooking dinner tonight, and I'm going to be off for today and tomorrow because, well, obviously it's the weekend. I worked a lot of hours this week too, and I'm going to be off next weekend for, well, Silver Dollar City opening weekend.
Oh, you're gonna be off.
Yeah.
For that? Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Disneyland does have a wigwag for their crossing, which I remember they were originally going to use like a traditional cross signal, but it was too big, so they made a small scale one with a wigwag. The ones at Disney World, though, some of the crossings just have gates with a bell. Some crossings have the red flashing lights with a crossbuck. There is one crossing though that has like a full set of like lights, gates, and bell, which that's the roundhouse crossing. So you know, whenever the
Huh.
engine's backing into the roundhouse, they go through that crossing.
Yeah, I think we're going to be going to karaoke tonight.
Oh, nice.
To see the pinball game, the new pinball machine game.
Yeah.
Pikachu. So yeah.
But they do keep the Looney Tunes because I mean, you know, almost every kid loves going there to see Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. Which, if they take that away, what characters are they going to see? Besides, Disney has Mickey Mouse in the gang, and also other Disney characters. Um, Cedar Fair had the Peanuts characters. Six Flags had the Looney Tunes, although there are some other parks that kept. There are some other parks that have Warner Brothers stuff, like the Warner Brothers Movie World.
Yeah.
And, um,
Is anybody joining us?
no, it's just me and you today. My crew is currently at a S Gauge train show, running some trains. It's for their like train club or whatever, which I am not a part of it. But yeah, I don't even have S Gauge, which I heard that's like model trains in general are expensive. That's why I mostly try to get Thompson Tank Engine, although you know
That would be cool if you got a Thomas Tank Engine.
I am hoping to get an HO Thompson Tank Engine, or maybe maybe no gauge, but I do have a ready to play Thomas, which that is a Lionel train, and it comes with Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle, and I got two of those actually, two Thomases with Annie and Clarabelle, and so I turned the other Annie and Clarabelle into a set of red branch line coaches, and I turned the other Thomas into a dummy unit because it didn't have its remote, which means I
Huh.
took a gear out, and so now Thomas can move without clicking, so you could just roll him back and forth like a toy train, like a wooden train or something like that. And his eyes still move, his rods still turn, and he can also still pull the cars too.
Huh.
Except if he was to move under his own power, he'd have to be pushed or pulled by an engine, like like Strasbourg's Thomas dummy units that they have made for the Daewoo Thomas, which currently their steam powered Thomas is experiencing issues, so it's under repairs. I'm hoping they get it fixed in time before the Daewoo Thomas at Strasbourg, because otherwise kids are not going to be able to ride on a steam powered Thomas. They'll have to ride on one of those shells that are actually just wagons. Yeah, the other Thomases that look more accurate to the show, those aren't real powered engines. They're just, they're just wagons. They're it's pretty much like a caboose. It has a brake in it and has a smoke unit so Thomas can make smoke. His eyes can move, he can talk, and it's also got some other stuff in there. Like obviously the whistle is an air compressed whistle, so they use an air compressor for the whistle, which they squeeze this thing and it causes the whistle to sound. Which they
I
use
wonder what
this
they're
thing.
doing with it. I wonder what they're doing with the train at Six Flags right now. Probably getting it ready for.
Yeah, they might be doing spring training, which I think that's going to happen from March to April. I don't know. I have to talk with the engineers and see what they're doing. Well,
Why are they
engineering.
opening? Why are they opening later this year?
Well, I think it's mostly because the writing's on the wall for Six Flags. Because yeah, they knew that they were going to be selling it.
I think we only have like 49 more days until Six Flags St. Louis opens.
Oh yeah, we do. We have 9 more days. I'm surprised that Six Flags didn't do anything 6-7 related, which, yeah.
I know the March wants to open earlier.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be looking for them at on opening weekend. And I'm also gonna see if I can get a train ride with Show Me Coasters before the season as the Six Flags Park is over, because I still have not went on the train with them.
Really?
And I really want to. Like, in fact, I'm going to assign you to try to find them and bring them to the train station.
Tom and T.
Yes, we must find Tom and T and get them all on the train. Of course, when I say railroad them, I don't mean actually railroad them. Like, don't force them against their will. Like, that's what railroading is. When you're railroading someone, that's forcing them against their will to do something. But while I am going to railroad them, I'm going to railroad them on the train. I'm going to take them on the railroad, obviously. I'm not going to actually, like, do that railroading.
I wonder what kind of haunted houses they'll have this year.
I think probably the same stuff. They'll also do the same shows for the final season, and yeah, hopefully, I know they'll do Love at First Fright one more time, which yeah, definitely gonna have to.
Love at First Fright.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Love at First Fright.
Dead Man's Party, Freaks Unleashed.
And then all the train, and then all the haunted houses that they do.
Yeah. Well, I know for a fact they're not going to be bringing back Terror Train at all this year because, I mean, yeah.
That's really going to be different.
Yeah, I heard the main reason why they got rid of Terror Train was because apparently they said that kids found it too scary. I'm like, bruh, don't take kids on the train then. Don't blame, like, honestly, blame the parents. The parents are taking their kids on the train. Like, if they wanted to take them on the train, they should have done it during the day when it wasn't Terror Train.
And don't bring the kids on the haunted houses if they don't like any serious stuff.
Yeah.
And don't force the kids to go on rides if they don't want to go on rides.
That's not forced to go on any rides. Although the second time I rode Scooby Doo, I was scared of it, but I went on it against my will.
I like Justice League.
Yeah. Which the first time I rode Scooby Doo, it scared me, but the second time I was begging my mom not to take me on it, but we still went on it anyway.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah, we've got 2 more minutes until I end off the stream at the 1 hour mark anyway.
Okay.
So
Well, guess I'll probably see you opening day or karaoke.
Yeah, I will see you at karaoke opening day.
Okay.
Whatever comes first.
Okay.
All right. See you around, Miss Six Flags.
See ya.
Well, folks, there you have it. Mr. Six Flags and his reaction to what's going on. We both have our hopes and we both have our wishes. And we know it's not going to be Six Flags, but it's nice that they're going back to the past. Back when it was called Six Flags of Mid-America. But now they're just calling it Mid-America. I think it's a great name, if you ask me, because I mean, Mid-America. It's literally in the middle of America. Because that's what Missouri is, in the middle of America. Anyway, as for Silver Dollar City, I will be out for that weekend, so don't expect any streams. Although I might do a stream at Silver Dollar City, and that'll probably be it. I do know that next week, Zootopia 2 is coming to Disney Plus, so I think I might release my review for it soon, which it will contain spoilers, so be warned when I release the review. So if you haven't seen Zootopia 2 yet, please do so before. Plus, in fact, it's out on DVD and Blu-ray right now as we speak. In fact, I'm going to see if I can go to Walmart today or tomorrow so I can see if I can find the 2 movie pack with Zootopia 1 and Zootopia 2. so I can have both as a physical copy in case I want to take it places, or in case I want to take my DVD player places, or get a portable DVD player, especially for like long car trips and stuff. And if I get overwhelmed, I can just pop in Magic Road or Zootopia and just watch that. Anyway, that's all for this stream. So thanks for watching, and hopefully the next stream you'll see my crew. I mean, I know you'll see Wyatt during the Silver Dollar City stream if I do one, and I will also be making a vlog, which I still need to release my train footage today, so be on the lookout for that. Anyway, this is Drew Thomas signing off. Like, subscribe, share. Good night. Pickle suck.